Okay, are your hair products causing hair loss? Are they doing their job? Gasp. Gasp. Shaking the table, okay? Because how would doing their job lead to hair loss? Let's talk about it. So I have, man, it's taken me a while to like get through the whole like hair loss and hair shedding thing and being able to really differentiate the two. But I feel like I went down this thought process last year, just kind of seeing the whole like my yellow thing, like, oh, it's making me lose my hair. And some of the like pictures or things that people are posting, I'm looking at them and I'm like, this is actually a form of alopecia. Like, you actually should go to a dermatologist, not social media, to talk about this. But neither here nor there. It made me think about the safety of products, and not even the safety of products, but really the miseducation about hair loss. And how so many people are quick to say, like, oh, this hairstyle made X happen, or things of that nature, but not actually realizing that the way that we maintain our hair can also cause hair loss. And sometimes it's not even hair loss, it's shedding. It is exacerbated shedding. So I'm just saying. And when I went through this thought process, I thought about how a lot of people aim for 7-day wash days. And it may not be you, but I know, and I've seen a lot of influencers, just like people that I know that like have hair that's maybe easy to maintain, shoot for 7-day wash days. I myself have also shot for 7-day wash days. I have been able to obtain this less than a handful of times, I will say. But what people are missing, especially if you don't really think about shedding versus hair loss, what people are missing is our hair sheds about 100 strands a day, maybe even more. So if you're aiming for a wash day to last 7 days, or wash and go to last for 7 days, and you also shed on average 100 strands a day, that means that when you finally wash and detangle your hair, 700 strands are possibly coming out. Because if you're a curly girl, I know you're not brushing your hair in between time, and if you are, I think that null and voids the whole 7-day wash and go. So yeah, but that's so insane to me. And the more I think about it, I'm like, how many people are here thinking that their products are betraying them? But in actuality, their products are doing their job. And the problem is you may have to switch to maybe a 3-day wash and go versus 7 days if you are going to freak out, or if you are concerned about the health of your hair at the end of those 7 days. So ponder on it, think on it, let it marinate. But I will say, one of the things that I have noticed for myself is when I am using strong cold gels, first off, I will admit I use gels. I love a good gel because my hair loves to frizz up. And as much as people love volume, volume is all I've ever known. So when I have found methods to get my hair versus, I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. Standing on that hill will die on that hill, all right? And I love a good gel. But what I have learned after using gels and then going on to wash my hair is that they can cause tangles. I mean, when you think about it, like, you're literally forming your hair, like you're molding your hair. If the gel is good enough, that means it's doing its job. But that can also be harmful. So I've noticed I do get more tangles using certain gels, but I don't get mad at it because it's doing what I want it to do. But I have learned that I have to really be more delicate and attentive when I'm doing my hair after that like styling phase is done, or that duration is done. I also have noticed that I do get like more shedding, and it's crazy for me because I really have to think about the difference between like hair loss and shedding. And I used to like freak out when I would have like just tons of hair coming out when I would wash my hair, and like I used to have like 2 walls of hair full of like shedded hair. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like my scalp is doing so bad. But then I had to realize, like, this is shedded hair because my hair's been in a bun for a week, or I haven't really taken care of or maintained my hair in a way. So this is shedded hair versus exacerbated hair loss due to my autoimmune disease. And with that, I've been able to really get my shedding down, or at least not get my shedding down, but I have a routine to where my hair shedding doesn't concern me. So while yes, we may lose 50 to 100 strands a day, when I go to wash my hair, I look at, okay, how long has my hair been in this wash and go? How long has I had my hair in this bun? And I know, okay, I'm probably going to have more shedding. So to make this easier, I stick with a super hydrating conditioner like Aussie conditioner. It's my favorite, to make that process easier and a little bit less concerning. However, when I am like, okay, I actually just did my hair 2 days ago, I don't like it, I want to refresh, I have very minimal shedding, like very minimal. And that lets me know, like, it's not, oh, I'm like in remission, but I'm taking care of my hair in a sense to where I can maintain a healthy like shedding process, if that also makes sense. But that's my 2 cents, because I have just been seeing people say like, oh, this is causing hair loss, like this is, and it's, the products are doing their job. They're doing what they have advertised and said they're going to do, and that is okay. You just have to be mindful of your routines and how you are maintaining your hair in the meantime, because it's your hair. I don't know. But yeah, so those are my 2 cents for today on your products doing their job. And I am actually going to dive a little bit deeper into hair loss versus shedding in another video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you can catch that video as well. Bye.